Good morning, everybody. I just finished setting up the stream. We are going to start off today with part 2 of our Spanish campaign for Empire Total War. When we left off last night, we had just taken Morocco because they did not want to leave us alone, and we were marching down 4 guerrilla irregulars to bolster its defenses. Taking Morocco really boosted our income. And if I'm not mistaken, Barbary states are now at peace with us, so we can focus back on the little Indians over in America. Let's see here. Spain is a little weaker than I'd like, so let's go ahead and put some cannons in Spain. Gonna go ahead and check that. We are researching whatever the hell that is. Fisicras, whatever. So yeah, that leaves us 259. Not much we can do with that. Let's check Philandas. We actually have... I'd say that's a pretty adequate army. Florida actually has more troops in it than I remember. We got some frontiersmen. We can save some money by shaving men out of that. They're still happy. They're still happy. We are still at war with the Indians, so we are going to go ahead and march our missionary up there to pay attention to what they have. The United States doesn't seem to be faring too well. They've got one little region. Not really a good thing to see. Let's check our diplomatic relations. We are still allied with Bavaria and Portugal. We protect New Spain. We are only at war in America. That is a good thing to see. So that means we should be able to start building up our treasury and boosting some of these buildings. I don't want to spend a ton of money if I don't have to. These are all repairing, so by next turn those should be repaired. Full strength army. Full strength army. And I can pull them out without making them too sad, so that's a good thing to know. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end turn. See what happens.
Rioting has broken out.
We have a new agent recruited.
You must either appease the rioters by
and just because I want to be nosy, let's march that one to Hanover. Let's march this one over to Wittenberg. I'm not at war with any of these people, but I want to make sure I keep my eye on them. There could be a rebellion in Morocco. Yeah, they're not extremely happy. That actually... Hello! Good to see you in the stream. Welcome back. We're trying a new game today, Empire Total War. Workers are rioting. Agent recruited. Let's go ahead and build a wall for security. I remember the good old bug to yes. Yes, they had some nice little bugs. What I am surprised of is that this, I believe, is 12, 13 some odd years old, maybe even older, and it is still so very popular. We're going to go ahead and end turn. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name because I don't want to brutalize it, but it's good to see you're doing good. And yeah, eventually I'm going to download some new mods for this and play the damn Indian. I'm going to download the mods and play some
Rebellion
other stuff
experience
with it.
strength over time, the more they're left unchecked.
Darth mod and such. I do
Warriors
have
often
the
encounter these instances,
Great War
otherwise the
for
uprising would be
Napoleon.
contained.
Oh yeah, we have a rebellion. Before they just go around burning everything. I think that's auto-resolvable. We're going to take the majority of our force, put them back. Chase these bastards down. Oh, I guess I didn't put the majority of my force there. Oops. A nice little misclick on my part. Go ahead and pop these guys back too. I was 8 when this game released, but I was allowed to play on my old laptop by my parents. For some reason, they allowed me to play violent. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get into PC gaming until about 5 years ago or so. And this was actually one of my first PC games I had bought. I bought it on sale through Steam for like $5-6 at the time. And I bought it, Napoleon. And then throughout the years, I've just slowly been acquiring them all. I love the Total War series. It's really fun. Never really played as Spain though, so I figured. Yep, about 2017. It had been out for a good minute. Upgrade. We already repaired that. They're really unhappy. Making decent money and in turn. I have the i7 processor. I can't remember the exact number on it. I think it's like a 26 something or other, which is something going to be upgraded. I have a 450 watt power supply, 20 megabytes of RAM. I know that's an odd number to have, but when I bought the computer, they had 8 gigabytes each, and then I ended up putting 16 more in it because I found 16 gigabytes worth of memory on sale from Amazon. My son actually has the exact same computer, first computers I've ever built. The NVIDIA 1030, GeForce 1030 something or other. Can't remember the exact name, but it runs really well. I'm going to go ahead and fight that one. And then I have my my new monitor, high def monitor. Biggest reason I got this was it had like 10 USB ports, and I like to run a lot of USB stuff. I have lights and I have cameras. I use an Xbox controller a lot. I do not like the keyboard and mouse for my shooter games, obviously with Total War. Yeah, please, go ahead and suggest it. What do you got? Let me see. I think I got a pen around here. I'll even write it down and look into it. Is it on Steam, or where would I acquire said game? Oh, I done hit my mouse and it's going squirrely. We're dancing. Total Conflict Resistance. Writing that down. I will take a peek at that after the stream today. Oh shit, I have no cannons. That's gonna be... Haven't had my coffee that much today. I am not quite with it like I'd like to be. Let's go ahead and start it. I'm pretty certain we'll be alright. Let's get some elevated ground. It is on Steam. Good, good. I like to do about hour-long streams, so after I get done with the stream, I'll definitely pull it up. My first PC is in 2018, so I mean 4 years, and I upgraded it multiple times. Yeah, I I personally prefer PC now to any console. It's funny. I'll be running Fortnite, or I used to play a little Apex. I didn't like that so much. I played COD. I didn't much care for it. I'm just not. I'm old. I'm not as fast as these kids are that play. And the computer kept up really well with great frameage. I was always at like 75 frames a second. And I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but hell, I was outperforming the Xbox X series, One X series, I believe is what it was. My buddies were playing on. And, well, you guys just aren't even going to move. Okay. And, yeah, I enjoyed it. I loved it. You know, for the first PC I've ever built. So I was born in early 21st century and a young. Yeah, you are a little bit young. 21 though, great milestone. I miss being that age. I really do. I was born in '84, so I believe I'm 38. Yeah, 38. I'm just gonna slowly inch our forces forward since I was foolish and sent all of my cannons back to Morocco. That's late Cold War period. Yes, yes it was. I don't personally remember that, but yes, I remember my parents talking about how truly scared they were. And now here I am. I'm 38. I have 3 children, and I see all this I see all this craziness going on in the world. Now I'm worried about it. Here we go. Now they're moving in. I'm gonna start opening up. Let's get these gorillas moving. I actually do worry about a World War III. Yes, I really am. Oh, shredding them. I wouldn't doubt in my lifetime that I will see it. To be honest, and you know, don't get me wrong, I am in by no means a rich man, but my family and I have always been great with money. We were contemplating buying land out in the middle of literally nowhere. I live in America, and we can actually buy bomb shelters and nuclear missile silos that have been decommissioned. There was actually one in Kansas, I believe, I looked at, and you know, considering what it was actually relatively cheap. And me and my family actually talked about buying one. World War III does happen. Russia is screwed to the brim because of the bomb Ukraine. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And that's what I worry about. I wouldn't put it past Putin to get really mad and just hit that bomb. Let's see. Shattered. Broken. They're not coming back. Okay. Let's just go ahead and try to end this quickly. Speed up. Yeah, and that's my biggest concern is something stupid's going to happen. Putin's going to drop a bomb, or we're going to defend Ukraine and we're going to try to drop the first bomb, and you know how that goes. Once one happens, they all happen, and it's just going to be a bloody, brutal mess. And, you know, our kids are the ones going to suffer. You guys are literally the only ones on the field. Just quit breaking, shatter, go away. We're just going to go ahead and chase them off the map. Yes, thankfully they did not have to go through any of that mess. Oh shit, I didn't even see you little bastards. So let's go ahead and redeploy these troops. I had troops sneak around to the back door here. Desert warriors, I'm not going to be too concerned about that. However, these guys have taken a little bit of a beating, so I'm going to pull them back and let the guerrillas, who have better range, try to skirmish them. Yeah, my grandfather didn't have to do Oh, damn it. He didn't have to do Vietnam, but he did do Korea. And, for him, that was a very bad time. He lost a lot of friends. He was awarded a Purple Heart, Bronze Star, but he would never talk about it to this day. My family really doesn't know everything that he did, but I do know through some family research that he saved a lot of men in his platoon, I guess you would call it, and it changed him. It did. He ended up becoming a truck driver after that. He didn't stay around a lot of people. He loved his family, and he took care of them quite often, did everything he had to as a father and a husband, but it really messed him up. Yeah, he would never talk about it, and I remember being 13, 16, all in that age range, and I'd always ask him, Grandpa, what'd you do? What'd you do? And he would always just look at me and smile and say it was because I kissed all the pretty girls. He would never talk. He didn't even tell my grandmother everything. I always felt so bad for him because in the end he didn't have a very good life at the end. He had a lot of strokes, a lot of issues, and for what he had done and what he had gone through, he didn't deserve that. He's a good man. Don't get me wrong. From what I was told, he was very strict, but he was in that age range where he grew up and you respected your family and you took care of your family and you did what you were told. And by God, if he told you to do something, you didn't tell him, give me 1 second, I'm doing something. You did what the heck Papaw told you to do, or you got a belt. I don't feel too bad. My grandfather was a true hero to his men. That's all that mattered. He protected his men and he did what he needed to do. Yes, it did. Personally, I know a lot of people say Vietnam was one of the worst wars. I always thought World War I would have been the worst war. The machine guns coming out. Back then it was throw as many men at a trench as you can, as quick as you can. Don't worry about casualties. I mean, that was a god-awful war where a lot of soldiers just senselessly died for no reason. Yeah, trench foot was terrible. I couldn't imagine it. I wouldn't even want to try to imagine it. Making good income per turn. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Check our technology. I can see right now these Indians are going to be a
There's
pain in the
unused
ass.
land suitable for plantations in this region. Building plantations here will increase your nation's export capacity, improving income through international trade.
Yeah, I would have too. Everything was better. Not that war in any shape, way, or form is good or better, but yeah, the medicine was better, the food was better when they had it. I'm a great Uncle Hunk. He was actually at Normandy, and I was devastated because I carried his dog tag with me forever. Because family is huge to my family. I can trace my family lineage clear back to 1683. Matter of fact, my family, and I have it documented. My family is one of the oldest living families in Ohio. We settled here in 1793, and Ohio was ratified in 1803. So yeah, we helped lead the way, I guess you could say. That's what I try to instill to my children every day, that the family is the most important thing. I'm hyped for the new All Quiet on the Western Front. Is that a movie or a game? I didn't know they were doing this. I loved the All's Quiet on the Western Front with John Boy from the Waltons, the Netflix show. Oh, if it's on Netflix, as soon as that drops, I will definitely be watching that.
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this region. Building plantations here will increase your nation's
Yeah, I
export
will.
capacity,
I thank you
improving
for letting me
income
know
through
that. I did
international
not know that that
trade.
would be coming out. It releases October 28th. Ooh, I need to write that down along with this game. So October 28th, Western Front. My chicken scratch. I have my daughter in the background here, so bear with me. Oh, your tablet turned off? Here, babe. Here you go, baby. You're welcome. I'm not even going to bother fighting that. All of this is okay. Repair that. Crimean has been destroyed. Now, where are these? Jesus, these guys are fast. So let's take you. I should be able to. Well, that's gonna be a close fight. Now I clicked 3 soldiers and 2 came. But wait, your family goes back to 1683, so British sort of. Yes, actually, not quite British. We were French, and we were actually driven out of France, not French, for our religious beliefs. We fled to Germany, and then throughout the course of the year, we went up and over. Where did we go through? I can't remember how we came to America, but we finally got to America in like the late 1700s. My uncles on my dad's side had all of this printed out. Like, I have a 3-inch binder at my dad's house just full of history. It's absolutely mind blowing. I haven't even been able to read the entire thing yet. Hey, welcome to the stream. But yeah, maybe if I ever get popular enough, I'll do some things like that and talk about it. Yeah, it was very realistic. I like movies like that. Anything to do with the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, French and Indian Wars. I love those type of movies. The Patriot to this day, along with The Last of the Mohicans, are some of my absolute all-time favorite movies. And I mean, those are relatively old. Even The Patriot, which I don't even remember what year that came out, but even that's somewhat old now. Trying to think. I know during the Civil War, I don't know how great of an uncle he would have been, but I had an uncle, Adam Allum. He was in the 7th Ohio Volunteer Infantry. I don't think he did anything of spectacular merit to give him medals and such, but he did make it. Yes, we were. Now, to be honest, I don't think my family really has much religious beliefs at all, to be honest with you. Me personally, I'm pagan. I don't typically talk about politics or religion, but um, yeah, throughout the years we just filtered into our own areas, and now there's alums pretty much all the way down to Florida, to Wisconsin, and then in the entire side. Like we're a little bit everywhere. It was kind of funny. I got hurt 2.5 years now, and I ended up getting a lawyer, and he was based out of Indiana. Which used to be so important to everybody. Yes, yes, you were right. Um, but yeah, I had a lawyer in Indiana, and I'm in Ohio, so that's like 2 states to the west of me. Come to find out, more than likely, he is related to me. Never knew of him, but he had our original family name still, and back right around 1825, our family had a huge falling out. It's not even really documented as to what that falling out was, but one side of the family kept the original name and went one way, and the other side changed the family name and stayed to the other side of the Americas. And yeah, so all right, man. Hey, it was great talking to you, and thank you for jumping in and watching the stream. I do appreciate your friendship with these games. Oh my God, you guys got some major range. Come on, get up. I don't have the greatest angle. Why aren't you guys... There we go, fire. Firing would be great. We're just gonna stand here and go toe-to-toe with them. Look at this officer, he just crouched down like, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Oh my God, my men are dropping hard. That's alright. Once my guerrillas started firing, they took a hell of a beating too. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and charge. We're gonna let the guerrillas shoot some more, and charge, fast forward. Drink the coffee. Ah, nectar of the gods. Alright, so the rebels are finally defeated. And get all of these troops back to Morocco. Okay, they're good. Let's see. Got a lot of militia, but we got cannon to back them. Let's go ahead and drop in one there. Actually, no. Let's just save that money. How much we making? Yeah. We are going to hold off on that. I'm going to come back to Florida. They're healing. They're healing. He's not. And we are already recruiting 2. We're going to end turn. Oh, 29 minutes so far, and we are looking good. We've had some great battles. We've had some good success. United States is still hanging in, so that's a great thing to see. Alright, we're going to go ahead, re-heal them, add some more to this army. Make sure this army is healed. We're going to pull them back so they can protect both St. Augustine and Georgia. I don't know if I want to keep building that up just yet, but we will go ahead and build that because that is extra cash in our pockets. Since we are going up against Indians, I will build some militia. We're going to upgrade that farm. Might as well go ahead and build that because that's extra money as well. We have little to nothing here. Let's put this cannon in place. One line infantry. We're going to get rid of that fixed cannon. What do we got here? We got a fixed cannon. However, we'll keep that because we cannot build more. And we are going to go ahead and turn again. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for jumping in. Hey, absolutely. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks for the talk.
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this region.
Alright. What can we
Building plantations
build?
here
Let's go ahead and
will
build the
increase
governor's
your nation's
palace.
export capacity,
That hurt us a
improving income
bit,
through international
but
trade.
in the end it's going to be worth it. It gives us more money per turn. Completely heal that army up. Let's build this farm. What's this up here? Let's repair that farm. We are going to Irish Brigade. We'll build that. And that's about the end of our money. We're still making just a hair under 4 grand per turn. I can live with that. This army healing nicely. I wish I had more than one cannon in it. Alright, so now that's fully healing, and we're going to go ahead and move them to a forward position for easier deployment. Our militia has been recruited, and let's go ahead and check this. What are we researching here? Social contracting. We'll let that finish. And then, let's see. We are going to go ahead and start doing the flying shuttle. Till then, we'll intern.
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this region. Building plantations here will increase your nation's export capacity, improving income through international trade.
Let's see here. We've got plenty. I would like to go ahead and build a little bit more. And considering this is the only place we can recruit decent troops, we're going to go ahead relocate these line infantry up here. And we took 2, we're recruiting 3. And what I'll end up doing is taking that militia unit and adding it probably in here for some extra troopage. But eventually I am going to have to move against these Indians, and that's going to be a little scarier than what I would like. I'm honestly thinking pulling them back, building another cannon, and putting another cannon in with it. Let's see here. We'll go ahead. Flying shuttle should be the next. And intern.
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this region.
Okay, that
Building
recruitment should be
plantations here will
good.
increase your
So
nation's export capacity,
we'll build
improving
that
income
cannon.
through international
Actually,
trade.
we're gonna build 2 cannons now. We'll build that militia there. Optimize our building levels here. Let's go ahead and work on that weaver shop. What's this? Okay, that's just for the plantations. Man, he's got... What do you got right here? Bowman, not worried. Ooh, oh, he got some nice troops here. And this is what I was worried about. This is why we need the cannon. The cannon will tear these men to shreds. The lancers are also going to be rather a sticky situation. The cities, however, look like they can be easily managed, so yeah, I might be rethinking my plan of attack. I've got 2 cannons building there. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, in turn, at any point in time, if Britain decides to declare war on me, it's going to end badly over here. They are going to just wipe me off of this map. And I have not forgot that I have a mission that if I complete, New Spain will join me. But I'm just going to let New Spain do their thing.
A trade port will provide an income from overseas trade.
I don't feel that I need New Spain. I know it would probably be a lot more beneficial. Now, let's see, that is not a terrible army. Let's see, that's 6 units, 3 cannon. I'm going to get brave. Go ahead and increase that. Alright, and I'm going to have to let these troops that I just trained pop out. I'm going to drop below 3 grand on money, but once all these upgrade buildings get done, I should be back up to about 4,000 a turn, if not a little more.
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this region.
So,
Building plantations
yep, that's
here
done,
will
that's
increase
done.
your nation's
Okay,
export capacity,
let's go ahead and
improving
build
income
that.
through international trade.
We're going to go... Oh, I wanted to go through this way, though. It's not going to let me, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3 turns to be able to attack. I'm going to push this... Oh, hello. Didn't see you. So what we're going to do is actually go to this town, because I have a feeling he's going to come straight down here and try to raid. I got cannon already down here, so we're going to recruit militia because it's cheaper. Upkeep's cheaper. Let's check. Madrid. I've got that guy. Let's put him there. We'll do that for research. Gives me 3. That's going to be a lot more helpful now. Let's do another Irish brigade. So there's 2 Irish brigades, and they're not all by themselves. You know, the fighting Irish together. That's what we want to see. This is finally going into the good. So that's a nice thing to see. Now we don't have to worry so much about rebellions. That's good. That's what we want. That is a shipyard. I don't want a shipyard. I want trading ports. So we're going to destroy that because right now ships mean nothing to me. I am not doing naval warfare at the moment. I know later we probably will be. But right now, money talks and bullshit walks. So we're pushing 40 minutes now. I'm going to stop right around an hour. I'm going to take a break, I have my children here today, so I'm going to make sure they're fed. I got to do some housework, and then I may or may not be back later this evening with episode 3. I would like to do one episode per day, and I still haven't fully figured out exactly where I am going to be going with this, meaning, where I'm starting, where I'm stopping. I would like to get all of the New Spain territories, in all honesty, at some point in time later in the game, if they are not attacked and destroyed by rebellions and such. As for Europe, I have an idea of where I'm going. I'm not going to attack France unless attacked by France. I want to shore up all of my areas. I've already got Morocco. I would like to take the Barbary states out. And then I would kind of like to encircle all of France as their ally. Okay, this terrain, not the greatest. I'll take this one, put him up here. Now, all right. Let's set them there. That's a good point of view. We'll put, actually we need 3 columns. 3 columns of line infantry to support. We'll put 1 on each side. We're going to keep this militia unit back here along with this line infantry unit as close support. Now I know these guys had lancers and such, so actually let's just be smart. Let's acquire this little road here. I have a feeling that their cav is going to move on my right flank. I could be wrong. So what I want to do is actually hide these frontiersmen. Boom. Okay, yeah, they're... Oh. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Alright, some got through and I didn't want that, but okay, whatever. Now in the middle of a freaking reload when I could have been tearing them lancers up. Of course, they didn't fare too well with even just my infantry. However, they did hit the line, and they hit the line pretty damn good. Yeah, they're not going to be long for this world, at least. That took 12 men for a full 60 unit, and they have 8 left. I can live with that. That's not a bad outcome. However, after looking, I need to pull them men back because they are just in the cannon range on the side, and I do not like that. Let's redirect my cannons to the area that they need to be. Stop their fire, turn their fire at will back on. Once this warrior society comes within range, I don't see them being long for this world either. Some of these cannons don't have the best angle. However, I wanted to leave them down a bit just to be on the safe side. And now we're going to go ahead and move these frontiersmen up. These cannons will be opening fire presently. No, they won't, because the Indians know what is awaiting them. I am going to be very defensive. I don't want to lose any more men than I have to. Now, I will lose men if need be. But if I don't absolutely have to lose my men, there is no reason to. So we're just going to go ahead, let them have a volley. Right over their heads. So, let's peel them. We'll put line infantry in close support. These frontiersmen, they're not good in hand-to-hand combat. So, oh, that is my militia, actually, which is really not what I want, because the militia's not even that good in close combat. We're going to send these line infantry. Re-angle. Okay, see, these guys are lancers. That's gonna prove hectic, to say the least. I'm going to take them off fire at will so they're not shooting my own men in the back, which will happen. Friendly fire is real in this game. If you've never played it, always watch friendly fire. We're going to rush the line infantry ahead of the frontiersmen so there is a buffer zone, because if that lancer unit charges my frontiersmen, they were going to be a one-hit wonder. And it looks like they are not, so let's give them a volley of cannon. The cavalry is the biggest threat, so the cannon, yep, the cannon will focus them down. And actually, there was some good hits right there. We knocked them Indians right off their horses, it looks like. We'll switch that back to canister. Go ahead and run the frontiersmen now. Ever so slightly, just inching them. Inch, inch, inch. Absolutely no reason to rush my men any more than I have to. Now, I know that they have more soldiers than what is on the field in front of me right now, so I want to be cautious of that. Always checking this radar. This radar is very important. Do a little fast forwarding. They're going to be coming into cannon range very soon. Come on, come on. Alright, cannon's firing. Oh, General is dead. Just in case, we're going to angle the line infantry out in the middle of nowhere just to be on the safe side. These lancers are going to come back. And I honestly don't even think the frontiersmen are going to get into position quick enough to shoot before the cannons. Yep. Goodbye, little Indians. They are shattered, will not be back, and just for the hell of it, the frontiersmen put a volley into them. Now, more men. Medicine men. It's turn to meet them. The Lancers have made it back into the fray. So let's just send them there. Oh, sorry, kitty. I'm gonna reform and wheel to the side so my cannons still have a decent shot on these Lancers, which are going to charge the line. If they don't wheel around and try to come behind my frontiersmen, which they are not. They are going to go straight for the line. That's fine. That's fine. They are not going to be long for this world. We're even going to zoom in and watch this. Musket range, cannon range. I can't even really believe that they made it to my line. And they are no longer on the map. No need to worry about them. Let's rush them up. We're going to put them on the side for some nice... Oops. Here's some of them beautiful glitches. We're going to do some side action here. Hurry up, men. Get up there. Do your duty. Absolutely shattered. That's what we want to see. I believe this is the last unit. Maybe one more after this. I don't know. We're going to find out here momentarily, though, because once they actually run up, my men are going to annihilate them. Getting a couple chevrons going. That's a good thing to see as well. However, they didn't chevron. I'm surprised. Alright, yeah, that'll be the last unit. Relocate my men. Redeploy my men, I should say. This is a tactical redeployment. And frontiersmen. Ouch. We just wrecked their life. Mm, 27 casualties. You cannot beat that. Auto-resolve will never give you that. Ever. It will not happen. Since we are holding this down pretty well, I am going to boost the American plantations because that will give us decent money. He has 2 left. I'm not worried about him. He may come back and raid. I know for a fact if I besiege these cities, this army will more than likely come to defend it. And by besieging one of these 2 cities, they will be able to defend each other. So we're going to do that. We are going to check our research spinning wheel. Okay, I can live with that. Actually, I'm going to go to ringed bayonets so we can start getting these. I worry more about the military advantages before anything else. That's all done for now. Let's see here. Where's that research center? It's right there. I need 2250. I'm making 3100 again. Gibraltar, Morocco. Both looking great. need none of that. Don't need that. Spain is getting a rather decent force built up. Of course, most of that is militia, but cannons. We have cannons, and militia will stand firm in the face of the enemy if you have cannons backing them. Everybody loves cannon. Don't ever forget that. I don't like the fact that I only have one unit stationed there in the garrison, so I am going to pop a couple extra in there. Brussels looks to be okay. Hanover isn't doing much. Württemberg is not doing much. Let's go ahead and travel over to Berlin. Oh, we got stopped. You, get out of my way. Okay, don't leave. He must be trying to steal technologies. That's fine. You do your thieving. You be you. Alright, what is Westphalia doing? They are not attacking the Netherlands, are they? Oof. We might actually try to go in and steal this. 1700. Oh god, I make more in Flanders. Oh, it's also because all their shit's burning. Alright, well, I think that is going to be it for the day, guys. We are pushing our hour-long mark. We've accomplished a lot. I am going to go ahead and end turn so that when we do start, we start fresh. And we are going to be starting in America. We've got our research going. We've got our money coming in. And we have defiant Indians to put down because they refuse to accept peace. If they would have just accepted our peace. Yeah, so what they have done is they have pulled their troops back from here. The people that we just fought a second ago have been moved into here, and I know that because they are now tattered. We don't need you, lady. So, yep, that means we are going to go up against quite a lot of Indians. So what I will probably do is besiege them and let their timers run out on turns, and then I will bring them to me. We're still looking decent on money. I'd like to be making more money, but once we acquire these two provinces and we've sewed all of this up, I'm going to probably stop in America unless war is declared upon me. The only one I'm worried about declaring war at this point is Britain, but Britain looks like they're having their own issues with America, who is now taking some provinces of their own. Go America. Whoop, whoop. That is not a ship. Nope, that is a soldier. Yeah, we're looking good. Actually, I am going to go ahead and end turn one more time, and once it comes back to my turn, I will be ending the stream. Shout out to Cash_West on Twitch. Great content creator. If you've never heard of him, I highly suggest going and seeing his channel. He puts out great content, talks to everybody like I do. Also, shout out to Lord John. I have been following John for roughly 5 years now. Lord John is what got me into not only this game, but the other games that I stream, excluding Fortnite. My friends got me into that. Lord John has been... Oh, United Provinces is gone. Westphalia? Did you do that? Sneaky, sneaky. So when they rebel, I'm going to go take that, because they will be rebelling, I guarantee you, because they are pissed. Oh god, yeah, they're angry as hell. Anyway, Lord John on YouTube. Amazing guy. I used to be a subscription holder to him for about 6 months before I got injured and had to cancel it. I talk to him quite often. I follow him on TikTok. I message him, he answers. I talk to him, he answers. I follow content creators who actually talk to people like you and I who watch. They take the time out to talk to you, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, anyway, yeah, definitely go check those guys out. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save it. Actually, we'll save it there as a hard save. And I am going to end this stream. I am going to get it posted to YouTube. I will be taking a break, and yeah. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Like, comment, share. Make sure you follow me on that YouTube. Patriot Cultivator, no 420 at the end because YouTube would not like that, and there is no underscore. As always, guys, I will catch you all later.